Hi, and welcome to the Kent Now podcast. I'm Mayor Dana Ralph. In this podcast, you will hear from city leaders, city workers, and engaged residents. We discuss local news, current events, and provide educational and engaging content for the Kent resident who wants to stay plugged into our community. Thanks for listening. Now here are our hosts, Josh Mossberg and Tracy Taylor.
What the is up, King Washington?
I don't know.
That's weird how that works out like that.
I don't understand.
Well, neither do I. But here we are, doing the things. All right. Get it out.
All right.
Feel better?
No.
Okay.
Welcome back to Kent Now, where we update you on the important, fun, and interesting things happening in the city of Kent. This is episode 7. I said 6. We need to redo that.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Episode 7.
It is. It's 7. Episode number 7.
7.
I'm one of your hosts, Tracy Taylor.
And I am also one of your hosts, Josh Mossberg.
And we are jumping into, the spring. It's springtime. It's March Madness. It's the last day of March.
Is it the most beautiful time of the year?
It is, kind of. No, well, for
It's
me,
more like a December thing.
well, it kind of
Christmas,
is,
no.
unless you really love college basketball, because quite frankly, this is my favorite time of the year. Yeah.
You got a lot of money on it?
I do not, because
No.
I don't have a lot of money.
I
but
see.
I do have a lot of love for my Gonzaga Bulldogs, who got eliminated in the tournament. Yeah, it's a big fat 0 on that one.
Oops.
I'm
Better
like,
luck next year.
yeah, well, we don't know about that.
No, we don't.
Anyway. But it's the first time, Josh, first time for Miami, San Diego State, and Florida Atlantic men's basketball teams in the Final Four for the first time. I know. You know.
Wow.
Do you like sports? Do you like basketball?
You know what? I do like sports. I don't know anything about basketball, though. So put the ball through the hoop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's 3 points.
Yep.
When
You
they're
got to be on
far.
the outside of the arch.
But when they're close,
Yep. That's 2.
not 3 points.
Yes, not 3 points.
Mhm.
And if they're standing at the line, how many points is that, Josh?
1.
Thank you. See, I knew you knew. You are.
I know things.
You do.
I'm an expert.
And you know what else is also you're an expert at?
What am I an expert at?
Baseball.
Oh, right, because baseball starts today.
It does.
Woo!
Woo! The Seattle Mariners take on the Cleveland Guardians tonight. Do you like going to T-Mobile Park? Is that kind of your thing? Do you like that?
Hey, I've had the opportunity to go there a couple times with some friends. Got some really diehard, hardcore Mariners fans.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
They like to tweet up a storm every season. You know, this will finally be the year, something or other. But you know what? I'm just along for the ride. It's a good time.
All of our
Hey, even non-sports enthusiasts can enjoy a good old-fashioned game of hit the ball with a stick. You know.
Absolutely. But, to be honest with you, though, the whole experience at the ball field is not just for the game. It's also for the food.
And the vibes.
And the vibes. Always the vibes.
Of course.
All right. So now that we've got the sports underway, we do have a couple reminders. First and foremost, tax day. We are just 2 weeks away
Have
from
you done your
tax
taxes?
day. No.
No.
Not even close.
Gotcha.
Have you
I
done?
actually did do my taxes.
Stop.
Yep, pretty big. I did it earlier this year.
Is that because you're getting money back?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Well.
you know what? It was much easier this year. I actually put it off quite a bit last year because during that whole, stock market situation, I got into all that, trading options and whatnot, and so I had a bunch more stuff to do. But since then, I have not been doing that because it requires a lot of time investment.
Yeah,
I will say, I will do a humble brag. I made some money when I did it, so I didn't come out in the red, But no,
have
this
to
year,
teach me.
simple W-2 from City of Kent, one and only. Die hard, ride or die, City of Kent over here. And I think I'm getting like $600 back, so that's pretty awesome.
That's another trip for you.
I know.
You think in Ireland, maybe?
Me and my friend group were talking about it the other day. We were thinking maybe like something South America.
Oh.
Something a little more green, a little more outdoors, a little more lush, something like that. We'll see.
Machu Picchu in your future, maybe?
That could be cool.
I've got family that lives there.
Really?
Yeah. No joke.
Really?
Yeah.
At Machu Picchu.
Not at Machu Picchu, but not far from Machu Picchu.
Okay,
So I'm
cool,
just saying, yes, I do have family that lives out that way.
Love
So
that.
if you want to go there, I can get you hooked up there.
Okay.
All right. So since we're talking,
Bet.
we're talking travel, let's talk about distracted driving, because this month is Distracted Driving Awareness Month.
Yes, every month we need to be aware of something. And this month we're aware of driving and how you should not be distracted. So
Right.
here's the thing. Listen up. I'm 26.
Mm-hmm.
I die a little inside every time I say that.
How do you think I feel when you
well,
say that?
Anyway, I'm like still part of that generation where people, associate, my age group or whatever and those younger with like, oh, we're always on our phones. We can't not look at our phones, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I know sometimes you check that text or whatever, you take that call. But
or you're scrolling through TikTok or Facebook.
Okay,
or...
well, that's very different. I was gonna make a caveat like, hey, you got to check that important text call. Like, please try not to do that. But like, you're just driving and scrolling. Like, for real, what information are you receiving on your phone that is worth putting other people's lives at risk?
Danger?
In danger, yeah. You are potentially. I mean, just think about it, right? Like, you're talking to your friend group. Oh, what could you possibly be talking about? What are you going out to eat that night? Like, what shows you're watching? Is that worth thousands of dollars in damages to your vehicle? Is that worth potentially putting someone in the hospital? No. So this month, what we want to stress here just today on that podcast, this podcast, not that one, is that distracted driving is actually still a factor in 30% of fatal crashes in Washington, which is a significant amount, I would say.
I agree.
From April 9th through the 29th, all police departments along the Pacific Highway South area, from Federal Way to Tukwila, they're going to be conducting enforcement patrols, looking for driving behaviors that are potentially dangerous, to people, pedestrians, walking, bicyclists, people in wheelchairs, scooters. So be aware of that, and just please
Just stay off your
like,
phone.
Yeah, like,
Or
like, what is wrong with you people? No, I'm just kidding.
don't put your lipstick on. Don't think that you can eat that ginormous burrito
Yeah, I
while
guess
you're
it's
driving
not,
either.
I guess it's not like phone distraction awareness month.
Let's just be.
That's the biggest
It
one,
is the
but-
biggest one. I mean, yeah, eating a burger or a
That's just-
burrito while you're driving is probably a distraction. Your dog
probably.
in your lap, that's
Probably
a
a distraction as
distraction.
well.
But mostly, let's be honest, Josh, everybody is on
Okay.
their phone while they're driving.
Yeah,
So put it down.
just don't.
Yeah. Put it down. Drive
You
your
know,
car.
I know you think you're special. Like something bad is going to happen to you. Let me just say you're not. You're just not. Like, something can happen. It could very easily tomorrow, today, the next day. You're not the main. You don't have the plot armor. You're not the main character. So let's just not. Anyway.
All right.
On to a lighter note,
Thank
maybe.
you.
How about that?
Yes. And yeah, so Distracted Driving Awareness Month, all this month, or all of the month of April. Speaking of another thing of the month, Bike Ride of the Month.
This month's Bike Ride of the Month is the Kent Valley Eagle Loop, part of our Kent Valley Loop Trails, Tracy. I'm sure you've heard all about those.
I have heard
right?
about
Yeah.
these. Yeah.
So this one's mostly a flat route. It's kind of considered intermediate, 13 miles, mostly on multi-use trails. There are kind of parts of it that are on sidewalks near the road. So, of course, as always with all of our routes and, whenever you're just cycling or riding a bicycle, just, be careful. Be aware of your surroundings. It's a cool route, though, and you can check out the full map. We have a post on our social media. Check that out.
I love to talk trash like what we did last week and the week before. But I like this one, talking trash.
Yeah, we talk mad trash.
all the time. It's curbside cleanup time. That's why we're talking trash.
Mhm.
Kent's annual program, residents can get rid of their extra yard waste, their garbage, and it's free to all residents. Free. I know. I love
$0.
everything free is fine for me. You like that?
Ooh,
Do you
I like that. Did you just make that up?
I did.
Let's go.
Okay. It's all for the residential households in Kent. Place your extra garbage, yard waste at the curb with your regular waste pickup day. And there are some rules. Let's be clear. There are some rules. You can't just chuck it out with the
No.
bucket. You got, yeah. There are some rules.
Don't just throw random driveway. That's
Well, no,
that's not going to cut it.
we don't want to
Don't
do
do
that.
that.
No, that's not it. But
Let's
you can
be
check.
organized here. Let's be civil. Let's put things, in bins and
Do it right.
not nasty.
Yeah, exactly, because
Yeah.
nobody wants to clean up nasty. You can check it out at kentwa.gov slashing.
Slashing.
I like that too.
Hash slinging.
Hash slinging, tracking,
Trash bringing.
that too.
Slashing.
Slashing. Yes.
Talking trash.
Check it out now at kentwa.gov /talking trash.
Next up on kind of our little roundup here is the exciting news about the Kent Parks Community Garden. It was a garden that was closed a bit to be relocated. It is now reopening on Saturday, April 1st. This is not a joke.
Nope.
Mayor Ralph will be there from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And just for some history, some context, the Kent Community Garden provided some fresh produce, crops, just kind of creates a cool sense of community, because people come together, garden up, get down dirty.
Do they
not
just
that.
get down?
They don't,
Like,
they
what
don't,
is
they don't
how
get
does-
down and dirty.
Well, I mean, you
That's-
kind of do though, because you're digging in the dirt.
Sure,
you're
we'll
planting
stick with that then.
Okay, well, I like it.
Get down and dirty at the
Right.
community garden. But yeah, we're super excited about the grand reopening. It's going to be great. It's located behind the Acesso Showwear Center.
New location.
New location alert. And yeah, if you want to come check it out, please do. And we have a very special guest for you today. The one and only. No.
That would be
That would be
Do I
you.
gotta say it?
this,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I
you,
was setting you
sir.
up. I got you all set up.
yes, you.
Maybe I wasn't clear enough.
Sorry, I didn't know I was
Let's try that
supposed to
again. All right, ready?
Do my
take,
own intro.
ready, take two, and action.
Oh, me again?
Yes, that would be.
Oh.
That's you again.
Sorry, Kyle Bomer?
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Do
Hi,
they-
I'm Kyle Bomer.
do
Hello,
they just
Kyle Bomer.
do they just call you the Bomer?
No, nobody does actually.
Oh, okay. Then I will not call you that.
Bomerster.
Bomerster. Let's do that.
K Bomer.
Kyle.
That's his email. K Bomer.
There you
If
go.
you ever need to get
Oh,
him.
okay. Yeah, well, that's the way you get a hold of him. All right, Kyle Bomer. Let's
Great.
talk about what you do for the city of Kent.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Who are you?
Well, as you said, my name is Kyle Bomer.
Wait, this is giving me the episode
Whoa.
on Saturday Night Live. Do you
Yikes.
remember that?
Am I sweaty?
Well,
I
maybe
glistening?
you are dewy.
Am I dewy?
You are
Sorry.
a little dewy.
Let me take off my hoodie.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
just got weird. Okay. Let's try that again. Mr. Bomer, tell us what you do for the city of Kent.
Who are you?
Yeah. Who are you?
Okay. Jeez, so much energy. I'm a multimedia coordinator here at the city.
Love that.
My primary duty is running the print shop down here.
Ooh.
Okay, when you say print shop, people have different things, different ideas. So is a print shop like Kinko's? What are we talking about here?
Kind of.
Okay. Is there still Kinko's though? Is that still there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have a printer.
I don't know if there's still Kinko's around or not. Yeah, it's kind of like Kinko's. I mean, we do some things.
Do-do.
Doo-doo.
We do some flyers and posters and all that good fun stuff as well. We do a lot of nowadays it seems like more promotional kind of stuff, a lot of external communications for our residents, like bigger signage, a lot more of the A-frames and physical signage kind of stuff like that. But we also do all of the business products in-house, all of our business cards, letterhead, all of our envelopes and all of the vehicle stickers and all the stuff that you get at events and all that kind of stuff.
When you say vehicle stickers, are you talking about the RPZ stickers?
I can be. We those as well, yeah.
So Kent, as I understand it, Kent is pretty unique in the region when it comes to our communications abilities, right? You want to tell us a little bit about that?
We are unique as in we are one of the few cities that has an in-house print shop where we're able to produce all of this type of communication and outreach type of signage and postcards and mailers and
Yeah, so when you get that postcard in the mail, talks about, some overlays happening, some road closures,
Or maybe Earthworks Park, something like that?
something or other survey.
Yeah.
park openings, surveys.
Yep,
Yeah.
put together by the man himself here in the
Yep.
team
Yep,
in the state-of-the-art City of Kent print shop.
absolutely.
Heard
So
it here first.
yeah, Yes, you did. Now you've
It's
got a
probably
lot.
the only place you'll hear it.
True.
One of my favorite products that we're able to put out right now is stickers. We're able to produce custom stickers in house, full color, and kiss cut, all cut out with in a shape, which is pretty unique, and we're able to turn those around pretty quick.
Our interns, who you met on the last episode, Christina and Tobias, they talked about a day in the life, and they got to shoot some video with you, Kyle. So how was working with Christina and Tobias?
It was fun. They're good. They're good kids. They're figuring it all out. It's good. But I mean, this is an interesting place to be, at that age. So I mean, it's good that they're here getting this type of experience. You learn a lot. I mean, it's a different perspective on how a city works, how life works, how you get the things that you get in the mail, where they come from. It gives you a whole different perspective. So I mean, them having this opportunity at that age is super. I think it's important, and I like having the ability to have them in here, and it was fun working with them.
Yeah,
it's always fun working with them.
Absolutely.
They're eager to learn, and they really just want to get their hands into everything.
They do. Yeah.
So you can see Kyle's,
Especially the snacks.
Yeah, always the snacks.
Never
Kyle's.
enough up there.
I'm slacking on the snack department. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh,
for that one.
when you show up and you're the snack lady, and then all of a sudden
just
snacks
was-
stop coming, people are gonna ask questions. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, if you'd like to see Kyle's day in the life, you can check out all of our social platforms, and you will see that now. Okay, moving on.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle.
See ya.
So we were just talking to Kyle about the surveys, and one that has just gone out, like just recently, I believe within the last week or so, is the Kent's Park team. The Kent's Park team? How about the Kent Parks team?
Yep,
we like
that
them.
sounds better.
Yeah, we like them. They're currently developing a new framework plan for Mill Creek Canyon and Earthworks Park. It represents the first step towards a long-term reinvestment plan. Now, park investments over the next 10 years, Josh, is going to be made to increase access, use, and visibility. And of course, they want to know what the residents want to see in a park and
Always.
canyon that's going to support a greater use. So this short survey has gone out to some mailboxes, but if you'd like to provide your feedback too, you can go to engagekentparks.com and take that quick survey.
Yes, highly encourage you to do that. At every opportunity, our amazing parks team and really staff across our departments, we want to take every opportunity to involve you, the residents, in our planning process, everything we do, just to get that perspective, because we're here to serve.
I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
You remember the Easter Bunny?
That was a dark time.
Was it?
I do remember the Easter Bunny. Let me just put something out there.
Sure.
Anytime I think about Easter now, for some reason, I think of that Five Nights at Freddy's video game. You ever hear about that?
No.
You've never heard about that
No.
or played it?
No.
Years ago, I know it's still a game, but it's like this video game, right? Where you're like in this abandoned, like almost like Chuck E. Cheese sort of situation. And there's these mascots that are like animals. And so the whole game is like you have to like pick up this screen in the game and like check the cameras. And if you don't check the cameras enough, so it was a little graphic.
That's scary. When did you play this game? Please tell me you were over the age of 10.
Years ago, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But for some reason, Easter equals horror bunny for me.
Well, how about we not have a horror bunny, and how about we talk about a fun, happy Easter event happening at Kent Station with their big free Easter egg hunt happening.
I like that.
It's a traditional egg hunt for kids up to the age of 6 while supplies last, and then they have a scavenger hunt for kids ages 6 through 12. And yes, there will not be a mean bunny at this Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, this bunny is great.
Is he though? Because
is.
So I have a question.
Okay.
I want to pose a question
Sure.
here. Why is the Easter Bunny never issued a citation for littering? The dude runs around all over the place, throwing eggs wherever he pleases
True.
on
Yep.
public and private property.
Right.
I feel like that goes against our
Standards?
standards.
Yeah.
Or that is a violation of code.
I won't.
Do we need to call the code enforcement on the Easter Bunny?
Yeah, you know what? I'll give them a call.
Okay.
We'll ask them that question. But in
It's
the
worth looking into.
well, true. But if you think about it, we benefit from the fact that he litters. You do say that, right?
Do we?
Yeah, because there's candy in the eggs. No?
True.
Right?
True.
And you do love your Starburst. So,
I do. I'm
mean,
a big Starburst fan for all of you out there that don't know that.
Yeah, he likes the red ones, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all red all the time.
He gave me a big bag of red Starbursts.
For your birthday.
For my birthday. I ate them all already.
Now you've got this waxy buildup in your stomach. I bet you that feels great.
Yeah. Feels so great.
Anyway.
Well, here's the issue.
Okay.
You have one.
Right.
And then you're like, wow, that was really good. Let me just have one more. And then all of a sudden you're 7 Starbursts deep. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, that's how I feel about the Cadbury eggs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
You just have one, and then all of a sudden you ate the whole bag, and you're like, how did that happen? I don't know.
Are those are different from those one eggs that have like the little toy in them, right? Wasn't there like a whole thing? Those are like banned.
I
right?
think so.
I don't know.
Remember, because at the grocery store, there was that vending machine that had the chicken, and then you put the quarter in, and you
Right.
go spin around and go, "Paka!"
Yep.
and then drop
That
the egg.
sound.
Yep.
Yep. Were you the voice actor for
I
that?
was the voice actor for that one. Anyway, as we're getting totally off topic, an Easter egg hunt, a free one happening at Kent Station on April 8th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We love our beers and ciders, don't we, Josh?
Turn up. We
Fine.
love our beer and cider.
We do.
I
So
said that like I was going to rhyme it or make a song out
I
of it.
was waiting for that.
I thought I had something.
All right, from 6 to 9 p.m. on Friday, April 28th, it's the Cider and Ale Trail with the Kent Downtown Partnership. Downtown Kent Cider and Ale Trail. Don't miss it. You got to get your tickets now. There's tons of really great ciders and cideries. Is it cideries? Sorry.
I don't know. Are cideries still... No, cideries and breweries are different. A place to make cider and beer.
I think so. Yeah.
Would it be a cidery
absolutely.
or a brewery in that
Well,
case?
I think it's... I don't know because...
Cider brewery.
Sorry,
Brew cidery. So is that the rule then? If you make cider and brew and beer, you're like a brewery?
I thought every
Or
place
do you
that
get to
makes beer
choose?
that is a brewery.
Well, but that's the question I'm asking. They also make ciders. So if a place only makes cider, they're a cidery. If they make cider and beer, then they're a brewery? Or if they only make beer, they're a brewery too?
Let's ask a question.
Okay. Who are we asking?
We're going to ask Siri. Siri, what's the difference between a cidery and a brewery?
Here's some information.
Oh, thank you. A cider mill, also known as a cidery, is the location and equipment used to crush apples into apple juice or making apple cider, hard cider,
That is
apple,
not
blah, blah, blah,
helpful.
blah, blah. That does not answer any of our
Okay, we
questions.
give up on Siri.
We're moving on. So, needless to say, the Kent Downtown Partnership, Downtown Kent Cider and Ale Trail, Friday, April 28th. Get your tickets now.
$30.
Yep.
Includes 10 tastings, a disposable glass, wristband, and program guide. All the info, downtownkentwa.gov.
Wonderful. We've also got a new People of Kent, Josh. It is Sister Aisha Anderson, very involved in the community, works at ICNA Relief as a program manager for the Foster Care Advocacy Training and Education. It's the FATE program. You can read more about her at kentwa.gov/People of Kent.
We also have the post on our social media. And for those of you who haven't heard us talk about it before, if you're just joining us on this podcast episode, People of Kent is basically a social media series that we started just to highlight some of the really interesting, cool, inspiring, fascinating, diverse people in our community, just to share their backgrounds, their perspectives, their life experience and lived experiences, right? It's cool. It's really cool. Check it out.
And our intern, Christina, did a great job
She
on this
did.
People of Kent.
And if anyone listening has any suggestions for people that, have a cool story, have something that they want to share with the community, definitely reach out to us. You can either message us on social media or email us at communications@kentwa.gov.
We've got a couple more things to touch on before we
right.
end this podcast for this week, Josh. One, of course, is Drinks in the Driveway. Mayor is ready to get out and see those neighborhoods once again. So if your neighborhood or your neighborhood council would like to have a visit from the mayor and a lot of our other department directors, like, for instance, we have Parks, we've got Public Works, Chad, we've got Chief. Chief always comes to talk about just whatever's on your mind in your neighborhood. Please reach out to us. We're starting to book dates now for Drinks in the Driveway. You can email me at ttaylor@kentwa.gov and let's get you on the calendar. So now that we're just a few short weeks away from summer,
Are we?
I think so. I mean, if they're going on spring break, they only have technically 8 weeks left of school, right?
Oh, it's true. It's
So,
true.
yeah.
And it's summer in my heart.
Anyway, so we're getting into
Getting
the
a
fact,
little off track there, Tracy
I know.
Taylor.
I'm going to bring it back. I'll bring it back. I always bring it back.
Yep.
So since summertime is one of those prime times where kids really want to be out and enjoying the weather, they want to enjoy all of the fun activities outdoors, our Kent Parks Department is in need of some seasonal employees, being lifeguards, camp counselors, Camp Wakapala.
Mm-hmm.
They need some camp counselors this summer. And so
really cool kids and youth camps that our Parks Department offers. Yeah, there's also some like sports officials, officiators. I don't. Yeah. So
blowing the
if
whistle a
you-
few times. Yep.
Yeah. So if you're into sports ball games, you can apply for that. You get to wear the cool black and white checker. Do they wear
It's
that?
not a checkered.
It's not checkered.
It's
There's lines.
There's lines.
It's black and
yes.
white.
It's black and
We'll leave
white.
it at
Yeah.
that.
But the checkered is the flag for the end of the race. So
Oh.
if you like that,
I just could have sworn it was checkered. If you want to wear that, it's got a logo, Kent logo on it. Apply for that.
apply for those
We
jobs.
could really use some motivated youths for these jobs.
I'm glad that you didn't go Utes.
No. What is that?
Really?
Ute?
If I said Utes, you don't know what I'm talking
It
about?
sounds like a vegetable.
Have you ever? It kind of does. Okay. Are you familiar with the movie My Cousin Vinny?
Nope.
Okay, well then I just showed my age. So we're just going to go ahead and move on and say if you are interested in applying.
Okay, I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No. Who is Vinny and why is his cousin talking about him?
Well, it's okay. This is a long explanation. We're going to have to take this offline, but nonetheless, it's a movie.
All right.
I suggest you watch.
Okay.
Okay. And so get your Utes to apply right now.
jobs.kentwa.gov. jobs.kentwa.gov.
I like this song. I'm going to cut it and we're going to use it all the time now.
Oh, no.
That wraps things up for this week's episode of Kent Now.
I need coffee. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.